Welcome to It's All About You, a program that keeps you connected to all of the exciting events and services the City of Urbana has to offer. I'm your host, Natalie KennyMarquez. On today's show, we'll learn about an upcoming rain barrel and compost bin sale and chat with the City of Urbana's Kelly Mierkowski. We'll also be joined by Jeff Yockey to discuss Champaign-Urbana Bike Month. But first, we're on location at Dr. G's Brainworks inside of Lincoln Square, and I'm joined by Alan Romero. Nice to have you on the program today.
Nice for you to have me. Thanks so much.
Great to be in here. This is a fantastic store. I know you have one here inside of Lincoln Square. You have one over in Champaign at Marketplace. Tell us a little bit about what Dr. G's is.
So we're sort of an educational brain game store, and so we like to say that we have games for all ages, 0 to 99. People, I think about us a little bit as a store for kids, which is so not the case. And so we have a whole bunch of wonderful games for all ages, and so I think that Dr. G's is a wonderful resource for gifts and birthday parties and just, anything you can think of, anytime you need.
Definitely.
It's so fun.
I know I've been here a few times to buy gifts for my kids. I picked up a game for them and I wind up playing it really with a lot of enthusiasm when I play with them. But you offer more than just board games and brain games. You also offer some programs and services to the community.
Yeah, for sure. And so we're in the middle of rolling out our after-school chess clubs. So there are summer chess clubs, and we're just wrapping up our chess after-school program. And so it's called ChessWorks. Chess works for everyone. And so, it's a really unique opportunity. I was just at Chess Fest at Jefferson Middle School. And unfortunately, our instructor only got second place, but he's a really cool guy. His name is Serge Minin.
Second is still great.
Yeah, they're just behind the reigning champs. Who is it? Next Gen, apparently. And so they're really wonderful instructors. So Serge is one of the instructors. We have another instructor by the name of Rachel Schechter. And so these are chess classes for all skill levels, and so yes, we're running 4 sessions over the summer in June, July, and the middle of August. And so these are wonderful opportunities for people in the area. We think it's a really unique offering, and so we're really excited to talk about it.
That's awesome. And you also offer things for children for birthday parties.
Yes.
I know, I've heard that.
So I'm also pretty much the birthday party committee.
Awesome.
So we have a lot of wonderful themes. We do science activity parties, and we also have just, parties for a little bit older kids, maybe in middle school, that want to sit down with us and play like the really interesting 7-player critical thinking games that are in these big boxes. Those are amazing and so much fun. And so we do that. We have an online store, of course. That's drgsbrainworks.com.
And then you also have an event I know coming up in September. I know it's a little ways away, and I just heard about it, I think either this morning or yesterday, but you also have some events inside of Lincoln Square in Urbana.
Yes, so in the September 19th, I believe, is our Brain Wellness Fair, and so it'll be in the whole mall. It'll be a huge event, and so we'll have different vendors from around the region that sort of have cognitive development as their goal, and so it'll be different stuff like that. That's going to be really huge. We have a free summer event series with a local puppetry guild, and that'll be really interesting. That'll be here inside of Lincoln Square, and so that's new. That was a publicly or a city-funded arts grant that went into that, and so we're really happy to bring that to the community as well.
It sounds excellent. So you have a lot of programs to offer coming up, a great shop, a great online store. What's your website?
So the website is drgsbrainworks.com, and yes, we have all of those services available on there. The birthday parties, you can sign up, you can order stuff from the store, and we have a great web store that has pretty much everything you would need.
And I know the phone was ringing, so people have questions. What's a number that they can call you at here?
So the number here at Lincoln Square Mall is 217-607-2427. And then we have another location at Marketplace, so one for Champaign and one for Urbana. The number at Marketplace is 355-0093.
Wonderful.
So, yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and there's so much happening inside this store. wonderful products.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you in Urbana.
Yes, thanks so much, Natalie.
Thank you.
One, two, three, four. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning. All your farmer friends are there at the market at the square. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning.
Welcome back to It's All About You. We are on location in West Urbana with Scott Tess from the Public Works Department. We're here to talk about rain barrels, an upcoming rain barrel and compost bin sale, and we have one on display here. Tell us about this sale coming up in May.
Yeah, we've done the sale a couple years in a row now. Every year we're selling hundreds of rain barrels and compost bins to residents in Urbana and Champaign. And we're doing the same again this year. This is an example of the rain barrel that'll be for sale. These are really great to have at your house. Allows you to kind of get between the two rain events and still have water for your garden. So keeping your flowers blooming, keeping your grass green, you can capture that storm water off of your roof.
Excellent. So how does a rain barrel work?
So you just connect it with a little piece of extra downspout from the Home Depot or Lowe's or other home improvement stores, and it's connected to your downspout, so you're capturing stormwater off your roof. Goes to this lid. It's got a mesh screen on the top that allows the water to go down but keeps mosquitoes from coming up.
That's
so
good.
Take care of that part too. So you can open up your spigot and put water in your watering can and take it around and water your plants and flowers. Alternatively, you can connect it to a hose and then run your hose to wherever you want to do some watering. It's low flow, it's not pressurized, so you just have to keep the rain barrel elevated above where you're trying to water, and then you'll get gravity flow.
Excellent. That sounds like a great thing to have at your home, and you can pick one up at the sale coming up in May. Yep. May 16th?
It's May 16th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's going to be in the parking lot north of the city building that's at South Vine and Green. And the rain barrels are going to be $60, but if you live in the city of Urbana or Champaign and you own a home, you're eligible for the $25 stormwater rebate. So now it's a $35 rain barrel, and that's about as good a price as you're ever going to find.
That's the best deal I've heard of for a rain barrel, that's for sure. So is it good, I mean, do you sell out? Is it good to pre-order? How does that work?
Pre-order is the best way to go.
Okay.
This is all done through a vendor, and their pre-order website is www.enviroworld.us/Urbana. So you can pre-order there, and what's great is you bring your receipt to the sale and you kind of skip part of the line and just go to the pickup.
That's good. At the rain barrel sale, you also have compost bins for sale.
Yeah.
And is there any other activities happening at the rain barrel sale?
There's going to be compost bins for sale. Those will be for sale for $50. They also have some other utensils and so forth that go along with the compost bin. You can buy like a thermometer and a compost turner. We're also partnering with City of Champaign. Their staff will be on hand. And then as well, the Extension Service. They're going to be there with lots of information about how you can use your rain barrels, how you can use your compost bins, best practices for gardening. So that'll be nice. We're trying to connect all of this into a nice gardening package.
That sounds excellent. Well, thanks for inviting us out to the West Urbana neighborhood. I'm going to take your little watering can here and go water some more flowers. Bye, Scott.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Phil Edwards. I am the Fire Marshal for the City of Urbana. Today I'd like to talk to you about fire safety. One of the top causes of fires in homes is cigarette smoking. In Champaign County alone, there has been 31 fires and at least 2 fatalities in the last 5 years, according to the Office of the State Fire Marshal. When smoking, we would like for you to think about not just the safety of yourself and your family, but the families that are around you. You can practice that type of safety by using extreme caution when smoking. First of all, we ask that you pay attention to your surroundings when smoking. Smoke at least 25 feet away from buildings, and also we ask that you use non-combustible containers to dispose of the cigarette butts. Never smoke in a home that has medical oxygen, because that increases the intensity of the fire. For more information on smoke-free multi-unit housing, you can contact Champaign-Urbana Public Health District at 217-531-4252.
Welcome back to It's All About You. I'm excited to have Kelly Mirkowski from the Grants Management Division joining us today. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I know there's some things happening in the Grants Division, so tell us what's new.
Okay, well, first thing, plug for our housing rehabilitation programs. We are open. So we use funds for emergency housing repairs and accessibility modifications through several different grants we have. We have an emergency grant program that provides repairs necessary to correct hazardous conditions that might pose a threat to health and safety of the homeowners. The Access Grant Program, which removes barriers to make housing accessible to persons with disabilities. The Urbana Senior Repair Service Grant, which provides general home maintenance repairs to very low income homeowners 62 years or older, and also very low income homeowners with disabilities of any age. And then our whole house rehabilitation is the city's program to repair, renovate, and update your home to code. So a typical project might replace the furnace and water heater, improve the electrical and plumbing systems, repair the foundation, etc. So our rehab specialist would work with you to determine the renovations that will be completed and to hire a contractor for your project. Through the whole house rehabilitation loan program, up to $25,000 may be available for qualified homeowners. So all of these programs are based on total gross household income and are subject to funding availability. So if you'd like more information, please contact Randy Burgett, our housing rehab coordinator, at 384-2447 for more information.
Do you have that all the program information listed on the website too? Because that was a lot of program information.
Yes, it is under, I think it's under community development, maybe grants management, housing rehab programs.
All right.
But if you don't remember what all those are, definitely, just call our number 384-2447 and we can run through all the programs and see which ones that people might be eligible for.
That's fantastic. That's a lot of great programs for our community and for our residents. And beyond the many programs that you're offering right now, you just got some great news about receiving a grant.
Yes, we did. We had received notice back in September of a new grant that would be available through the Illinois Housing Development Authority. It was called the Blight Reduction Program. And I attended several of the webinars, and it looked like it was a great program. So we formed a team to work on the application and submitted it in December when it was due, and waited to hear. And ultimately on March 20th of this year, we received a call from IDA that the application had been unanimously approved by their board. Nice. So, and we received more money than what we requested, so that's even greater.
That's a great thing.
Yeah, so I can explain what the Blight Reduction Program is. It was created by IDA to decrease preventable foreclosure and to help stabilize neighborhoods by supporting Illinois units of government with not-for-profit partners, and our not-for-profit partner is Habitat for Humanity. So we will be targeting blighted, vacant residential properties in specific areas for demolition, greening, and eventual reuse or redevelopment. The Blight Reduction Program will reduce blight for the end purpose of land reuse, repurposing, and or redevelopment that benefits our community and helps reduce foreclosure. So,
and that was over $500,000.
Yes, $525,000, and only 15 communities in the state received the grant.
That's excellent.
So I don't know how many applied, probably double that amount.
Yeah.
But yes, so that's very exciting. So we are to attend a webinar this week, actually, to get the finer details about what we actually need to do, and then we will start the program. So.
Wonderful. Well, nice work to you and your team on that grant.
Yes, we special plug to the planning interns that helped us. They really did a lot of the research and contacting all the entities that we needed to get the information from. So it was very, very helpful. So
that's fantastic. So you have a lot of programs happening right now with the housing rehab. You just received this grant. Is there anything else happening in the grants division?
Actually, one more thing that I just thought of. It is our 5-year consolidated plan is out for comment, public comment. In fact, on the city website, there is a link to a survey. We would like to hear from everyone in the community regarding what you see as the needs are in our community, so that we can work to include that information, and hopefully we'll have funding and programs to address those needs.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing all these great updates with us. It's always great to hear from the grants division. You guys do some great work for the community, and we appreciate it. And we'll check out the website to learn more about some of those programs.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kaylee. I attend the Urbana Park District's Teens in Action Summer Camp.
I attend the Urbana Park District's Teens in Action Summer Camp.
Hi, I'm Yiming. Hi, we're no. You said
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, okay.
I'm UPTV Urbana Public Television.
I am UPTV, Urbana Public Television.
I'm UPTV.
I'm so
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
You
Can you
already
hear us? Can you
know
hear us?
it.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Okay.
I am UPTV.
Urbana Public Television. I am UPTV, Urbana Public Television.
We are UPTV, Urbana Public Television.
One, two, three, four. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning. All your farmer friends are there at the market at the square. I'm heading on down to the market Saturday morning.
Welcome back. We are outside of the City of Urbana building at some new bike racks installed just right here on the other side of the fire department. I'm joined today by Jeff Yockey, and there's some great events happening all about bikes during the month of May.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, May is National Bike Month, and it's a national phenomenon. We participated in that here. We have some signature events that we invite a lot of people to be a part of. For instance, Bike to Work Day, that will involve close to 1,000 people who are actually commuting in our community. We have Bike to School Day that happens a little earlier, Bikes on Campus Day that involves university students at Parkland and at the U of I. And then those are big events. We do some education, we do some celebration. There's lots of stuff involved with those. But we also then have a lot of small events that are spread out all through the month. For instance, in our community, every time there's a full moon, we all meet at Meadowbrook Park just about sunset and ride to Cindy to the Dairy Barn where there's some great ice cream.
I'm glad you didn't say turn into werewolves.
Oh, no werewolves.
Okay, good.
But ice cream, yeah.
Bike ride, that's awesome. And then you also come to market.
We come to
and
market.
I point over here because the market's just across the street.
Every Saturday during the month of May, we'll have extra bike parking to accommodate everybody who rides out there. We have a tent. Champaign County Bikes produces a community bicycle map. And so we've got those available. We've got some new education materials where every rider can help another rider, whether it's their kids, a colleague who wants to bike to work, somebody else in their family, learn the basics of riding safe, riding with traffic. So we got a lot of resources out at our tent every Saturday.
That's great. And I know one of the most popular items available during Bike Month is the CU bike shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I know you guys are changing it up a little bit this year. Always a great design on the front. Tell us about that for this year.
All right. Yeah, we got a local artist that does the design and graphic work for us, and it's really good. And these are encouragements, incentives to celebrate those who are participating by bikes, and we've got a lot of wonderful sponsors who get behind us and help us purchase these. This year we want to do something a little bit different. We want all the riders that are out there to be a part of something big and exciting for our community, and that's the Kickapoo Rail Trail.
That's excellent.
There have been people that have been working on this rail trail for 20 years to get the right-of-way from the railroad between the city of Urbana all the way east to Danville, then goes by the Kickapoo State Park. And so this year, we're going to do something a little different. We want to encourage everybody to be a part of that, and so everybody who makes a donation to the Kickapoo Rail Trail Foundation, and this is money we're raising to match a federal grant. So we need to raise about $500,000 locally. That gets matched by a couple $1 million. It's a really good deal for us.
Yeah.
And everybody that makes a contribution, and that'll be on our website when people register, we're going to set aside a special T-shirt, and the T-shirt's going to say that I helped kickstart the Kickapoo Rail Trail, and so we're excited by that this year.
That's excellent. Wonderful. Any other great events during the month of May?
Oh yeah. Well, Mom's Day, we encourage people to go out and ride with their mom.
Yeah.
There's no official starting point. It's just on our calendar as a reminder for people to do that. There's a special ride. It's in the middle of the month on the 20th, May 20th. It's called the Ride of Silence. And that's a very solemn ride where we remember those people who've actually been injured or actually died while riding a bicycle. And so we work hard on people riding safe. We want motorists to understand what it's like to work with a bicycle when we have bicycles on the roadway. But that's an event, and I got one more I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, we've also got bike education classes for people that want to learn more about riding with traffic, how to handle different scenarios. They may be a school teacher who instructs kids in a PE class. It could be a parent with just upcoming kids that want to learn more. And that's happening May 9th. You could go to our website, champaignecountybikes.org. You'll see a sign up. You can link on that. It's a really good class. And
That's
so
excellent.
It's just one of several things that's going on during Bike Month.
Well, thank you so much for sharing all that great information and showing off this new bike parking out here outside of the City of Urbana building. And I look forward to participating in some of these great activities.
Oh, it's a great year. And I'll just add one more thing.
Oh, yes.
The City of Urbana was recognized for all that they've been doing for bicyclists with a National Gold Award. It's called the Bicycle Friendly Community Award, and Urbana is actually the only city in the state of Illinois to have reached that level. And so we're excited. I think that 2015 is going to be a great year for bikes.
That's excellent. So you heard it from Jeff. Let's get out there and ride, Urbana. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Natalie.